Myself Meenal, and I've done my 3-year degree course from IHM Kerala. Then I've worked with Crown Plaza. Then I did my PGDM TL, that is a post-graduation diploma in tourism and travel. And presently I'm working with AIHM Institute of Hotel Management. It's in Greater Noida. And currently I've applied for IGNOU course, that is MTM Masters in Tourism Management. So I'm just giving a small presentation on new trends in housekeeping. Over a period of time, the housekeeping department is a major department which is there in the hotel industry. It is known as a backbone of the hotel industry, as it helps to clean to maintain a good atmosphere in the hotel industry. So at the time of period, we have changed many technologies. For example, this is a bed vibrator. It is also known as a bed shaker. It is basically there in the handicapped rooms. It is basically for the dumb and deaf peoples. It is connected to a fire alarm. What happens is, in the hotel industry, we have a fire alarm system. So whenever there is a fire in the room, the alarm rings. So for the handicapped rooms, we have a bed shaker. It is connected to the fire alarm system. Next one is open key. Earlier we had to have a key cards. Now it's there in the phone only. The hotel provides a software in your Android phone, and you need to just present your phone to the lock and the door will open. Presently the system is used by Ritz-Carlton, IHG Group and Vivanta by Taj. Next one is the smartphone room keys and mobile check-in and check-out. Even earlier we used to have express checkouts. Now it's there in our phones only, Android phones. You can do it for your check-in and check-out from your phone itself. You don't have to stand in the queues on the reception. You can do it from your phone itself. There is a new thing that is there in online selection of rooms. For example, we have many apps like Amazon and all. So same with the hotels are organizing an apps in which you can just choose your room number, specialized room number. Like for example, I need a suite room, so I can directly choose the suite room from like 3008 a suite room. So I can just choose that room from the mobile itself before coming to the hotel. And even I can give my specialities, like for example I need amenities. For example, I need fresh flowers in my room, a specified fresh flowers, so I can mention that also. This is the iHome, but basically it is there in IHG Group, that is Intercontinental Hotel Group. It's mandatory to have there. It's a standard of IHG Group. It's an iHome. It is a mixture of a radio, alarm clock. Then you can charge your iPod and you can play the music from there itself. A guest room sensor. Earlier we used to have a key cards that used to be plugged in the electric plug so that your rooms gets lights and AC. Now we have a sensor. If the sensor feels that someone is there in the room, then only the lights and the ACs will work. Once the guests leave from the room, the AC and the lights will switch it off, just to save the energy consumption. This is a new technology, mirror television. It is basically found in the bathrooms and saunas. Earlier we used to have just opposite to the bathtub or a sauna or a jacuzzi. So now it's there in near the vanity counter. You can just have a touch screen. You can just switch it on and you can watch the TV over it. This is the example for this. Lighting and climate control. This is the sensor only. We have a small box over the electric plug, and in which you have a many sensors. For example, if you want to go for a sleep, you can just press the button sleep and automatically the curtains will get closed, the light will get dim and the temperature will get the control according to that only. This is a new thing. This is robotic butler service. Butler is a specialized service. Earlier we used to have a butler. For example, if a guest needs a butler, the one person will be shadow of him or her. So now this is a butler service. They have a robotic. This is there in the housekeeping desk itself. You need to just press the, this is a touch screen one. You need to just press the room number over here, and this the top layer will open. There will be a box inside it. If a guest have asked for a toothbrush or a fresh towel, we can place it in this, and automatically he will go to the room number. And once he reached to the room number, there will be a message to the desk, and the desk person can call the room guest that your stuff is outside. The guest opens and he can collect it from here only. Wi-Fi is very common. Thank you.
Meenal, do you have any experience in academics?
Yes, sir. Presently, I am teaching in IHM only as a accommodation operation faculty.
So you have worked in industry also.
Yes, sir.
So what is the major difference between these two
I didn't
domains?
get you, sir.
What is the basic difference between these two domains?
Which one? The
Academics
and the
industry.
Industry is very different from academics. In industry, we have the real guest, like we have to perform a real activities. In academics, we need to teach our fresh students about the industry. You need to tell each and everything that how industry works. And in industry, like everyone is aware of it, that how we have to work there.
When you are working in industry, what was your core strength at that time in industry?
Okay, in industry when I was working in a housekeeping department, and I was very good in just attending the calls. Like I don't miss a call of the guest. Whatever the service comes, for example, if there is no one on the floor, so I used to ask someone to just sit and I need to go and I need to hand over the stuff to the guest.
And what about academics? When you are in academics, what is your strength?
Strength comes like
In terms of your subject or in terms of your
okay, in terms of my subject is I can teach students very well. Whether there are two types of students who are having a very good communication, and there are students who don't have a good communications.
no, sorry, I am talking about in terms of subjects. What are the subjects you are good at?
Okay, the subjects I'm good about. I'm teaching front office and housekeeping. On the other subjects, I have tourism management, and we have an MBA subject also over there. So I'm teaching human resource management.
I have a question
Yes,
that
sir.
you have recently now given on the technological front.
Hanji.
There are certain important aspects in housekeeping also, like technically speaking, like for example, a term called dirty dozen. So what exactly is that?
Dirty dozen is a word which is basically there. It is the area which basically we don't cover on the daily cleaning process. For example, cobwebs, the corner under beds. So these are dirty dozen which we don't cover it on the daily basis cleaning. So this is called a spring cleaning.
Okay.
So on this period of spring cleaning, we covered all the dirty dozen areas.
Okay, and also like you have said that in hotel, the difference between academics and hotel is that in hotel you find real-time guest and experience.
Yes, sir.
So the students do not know what exactly happens
all
in a
about
hotel.
hotel.
So what exactly the different teaching aids or type of teaching you use?
Okay.
To-
What happened is when I handle front office practical, so what I do is I teach them. I make for example, there are 10 students, so I divide them. Okay, 2 of them you will role play as a guest, 2 of them you will play as a bell desk boy, 2 will be as a receptionist. So how you need to talk to the guest, you need to handle the guest luggage, you need to tag the guest luggage, what all documents you will provide the guest at the time of check-in. You need to give a guest history card, the guest will fill up, the welcome drink will be there, so there will be a role play.
Okay.
Meenal, I would want to ask
Yes, ma'am.
where you have studied from.
I have done my from IHM, Oriental School of Hotel Management.
So, in today's scenario, I'm sure the scenario has changed as a student, and now you are a teacher and
Yes, ma'am.
also have experience in industry.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
what is the difference that you find that you have already answered? Apart from that, what are the changes that you would want to add to the curriculum or would add in terms of given knowledge to the student? What would be those little things that you as student missed out, which you found it very difficult in the industry?
Okay, one thing was there, like when we used to study the hotel management, we used to not have a PowerPoint presentation. The
Okay.
teacher will come and he used to explain all the topics. Just we need to write it on a notebook, and they will not provide us the notes. We need to just make our own journal. Library is open, so we need to go and write all the journals with our own. Nowadays, like from the management only, there's a thing that you need to have a presentation for classes. You need to provide a proper notes to the students. So I think that this is a difference.
No, but do you find this is more, this is helpful or the writing notes was
So this is very helpful, because when I take classes, so what I do is like for example, I have covered a topic, guest room cleaning. One topic is there, how to clean a vacant room. like a clean baking room. So I have just given some points or PPTs. After that, I'll just go for the YouTube. I have downloaded some videos and I'll just explain whole procedure. The person is cleaning, all videos are there. So I have.
No, but then why would I need a teacher if I know the topic? I can download it myself. What is the extra that a teacher is delivering to me? Not, which I cannot learn myself.
We have a experience in the hotel, like we have some experience, some of the guest experience, so that we can explain to the students.
But I couldn't get the answer that I'm. Is there anything that you would want to add to the curriculum?
Not as such.
Everything is, whatever was going is still going on.
No, like earlier, that's what I said earlier, we don't used to have
So
presentations.
that is the teaching method,
Hmm.
the way you were teaching. But my point is, as a student, what you were taught, do you still want to teach the same to your students in the different scenario? Now things have moved
The
on.
things have changed, technology have changed. Earlier we used to not have the butler service and all. Now the technologies have changed. So like we need to go to the industry. We have many friends in the industry. So I asked them to what exactly is industry is going on. They come and they give the presentation to the students. I called one of my friends to the colleges. So they come like Monday only at my college. Mr. Tarun Sethi, he's from Basankot. So he's coming to give a small lecture to the students.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.